This is a continuation of Stanbic Bank shares, and we are going to talk about capital gains and annual rate of return. When you talk about capital gains, you have to know the different share prices. So in January, the Stanbic Bank share was at 40 shillings per share. Currently in November, it's at 60 shillings per share. So for someone who invested 100K, they would have gotten 2,500 shares, 1,025,000 shares, 10,250,000 shares. So to get this number of shares, you get the amount of money you want to invest to divide by the current share price. And in January, it was 40 shillings per share. But currently, it is 60 shillings per share. So you get that 2,500 shares times 60 shillings. You get that 25,000 times the 60 shillings. And also get that 250,000 times the 60 shillings. So if you had sold all your shares, 100K, you would have walked up with 150K. If you had sold all your shares 1 million, you would have walked out with 1.5, and for 10 million, you would have walked out with 15 million. So the capital gain here, for someone they invested 100K, they would have made a capital gain of 50K, 1 million, 500K, 10 million, it will be 5 million. So uh, those are the capital gains. So we are going to talk about now the annual rate of return. To talk about annual rate of return, it will combine the dividends that I talked about in my first video or previous videos plus uh, the current capital gains that I've just talked about. So the dividends in my previous video, for 100K, someone would get 14K. For 1 million, someone will get 140K. And for 10 million, someone will get 1.4 million. So with an example of 1 million, for someone that invested 1 million, they will have gotten a dividend of 140K plus the capital gain, which is 500. When you add them, you get 640,000 shillings. So when you get that 640,000 shillings, you divide by the amount of money you invested, which is 1 million. So that 1 million, the answer you get you will be 64%. When you get a 640,000 divided by 1 million, you'll get 64%, meaning the annual rate of return of Stanbic Bank this year is 64%. So you compare with all the other investments this year, they've been able to give you an annual rate of return of 64%. If there isn't, then why don't you invest in Stanbic Bank shares? So if you're interested to invest in Stanbic Bank shares, I'll be able to guide you promptly and so that you're a comfortable investor. As I always end my videos, always endeavor to save, to invest, and enjoy.